This smells like your life is together. You're put together. You're just that girl. You're the moment. You're her, the center of attention. That's what this smells like.
Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them Tory flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm ice.
Okay guys, a quick disclaimer. There is gonna be a lot of like police sirens and ambulances going off throughout this video. I do apologize. It was just a lot going on when I recorded this, and I still wanted to record the video because I was already putting it off for so long. So please forgive me, y'all, but please just bear with me. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna say in my intro. Don't even know, but hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Mona. Sorry guys, I'm still shy. I'm still new to this, but yes y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through all of these perfumes. There's about 25 perfumes in here. We are going to be going through all of these and rating them. I did research on every single one of these. Yeah, I basically figured out the top notes and the price range of each of these little perfumes, just because I felt like it would just be more information for you guys to kind of figure out what scent you're into, what top notes like you're most attracted to, or what sparked your interest. And also, like, I wanted to include the price range because I feel like that's very important as well, because some of these are cheaper than others, some of these are more expensive than others. So I just wanted to do a little research for you guys. And yes y'all, this is the Macy's favorites scent, and currently you can buy this right now on Macy's. I mean, depending on when I upload this, but for the most part I'm gonna try to hurry up and edit this so that you guys are not like, yeah bitch, it's out of stock, I can't buy it no more. But anyways, this currently is on Macy's for $40, which I feel like is a really good sale. You get to try literally all of these high-end trendy perfumes that everyone is talking about. Now granted, it is going to be like a small sample size, so you probably can only use that about a handful of times, but I feel like it's very useful and just kind of like getting a sense of like, if you like the fragrance, how it applies on your clothing or how it applies on your skin, because everyone's skin, everyone's body chemistry is different. So the way a fragrance smells on you might smell different on me, might smell different on the next person, and so on and so forth. So I feel like this is just kind of giving you like a little taste, like a little sample, like, do I like this or not, before you go out and buy the full size. Now I will add that, and y'all, I live next to a really busy street. So if you occasionally hear ambulance, people screaming, anything of the sort, I do apologize in advance. But anyways, Macy's isn't the only like store or place to like, you know, make little sampler sets. I also know that Sephora and Ulta do them, more so Sephora. And I know that if you buy a Sephora sampler set, depending on which one, you do get like a voucher to redeem it for a full-size bottle, which I feel like is such a steal, especially because fragrances are not cheap, especially when you really start to like get into like perfumes and stuff like that. And I'm not talking about little body sprays or like little stuff that we can get at Bath and Body Works and stuff like that. I mean like real deal perfumes, babe. It's going into the hundreds of dollars. So I think that's a good deal, but I didn't get the one from Sephora. I got the one from Macy's. This is one I was dying to have. And look at this cute little bag. First of all, I'm gonna take this off. Look at how cute this bag is. Isn't it adorable? I literally have no nails. Sorry, guys. But I have to let my nails breathe. You know I be doing my press-ons, but I have to let my nails breathe a little bit in between, just because I want to make sure that I'm still taking care of my natural nail underneath. I'm putting on press-ons today. But anyways, this bag is super freaking cute. I just love it. And also, let me show you guys one more thing. So when, because I got this as a birthday gift, so when my friend ordered this for me, it also came with like an extra little goodie bag. So we're gonna go through it and see what's inside. Okay, spoiler guys, I already licked and seen what's inside. I mean, it's a clear plastic bag, so of course I already know what's inside. But the first thing that I got was this Mon Paris Yves Saint Laurent lotion. And I was actually really excited about this, but y'all, first of all, and I'm gonna show you guys. First of all, the consistency, it's like the lotion, it's not good consistency at all. It's a little like sticky, like tacky feeling on the skin, and it smells like old woman a little bit, like older woman or whatever. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand so you guys can kind of like get a feel for like the consistency and stuff. Like, I really was like, oh my god, period, this is so cute, this is so aesthetic. I'm gonna have my YSL lotion, like, period, I'm gonna be smelling good, because it like don't be focusing sometimes. It's just I have this bright light. I'm sorry guys. So yeah, this is the lotion. I'm just gonna like rub it in, and it has like a very like watery consistency. Like this is not for any type of moisture or hydration. This is strictly just to like smell good, which doesn't bother me at all. I've actually had perfumes before that come with like, you know, the little perfume lotion, and the lotion is never like anything hydrating for real. It's just more so for the smell, but I just don't like the way this smells at all. I just don't like, I'm like, what is that? It smells like crayon a little bit. Like, I don't know. And this is not to down YSL as a brand, because I love a lot of their perfumes, like especially Black Opium and YSL Libre. I love those scents, but this just doesn't smell good. And somebody's screaming, so hold on, y'all. Okay, so the next thing that I got in this little bag was this like mini version of the Giorgio Armani My Way. I'm trying to focus it for you guys. Please focus. Y'all, I'm literally recording this on an iPhone 10. So that's why. But yeah, so this is basically just like the mini Giorgio Armani My Way. And the crazy part about this is I already have like the mini version, so I'm most likely just gonna give this to my mom. And then also in the bag, I got this Clinique Take the Day Off Facial Cleaning Mousse. And I just wanted to add, guys, at the end of like each fragrance that I have, I'm just gonna rate it from a scale from 1 to 10. And basically the rating is just like how I feel about the overall fragrance. Okay, so the first perfume that I have here is the Cartier La Panther. This light is just so bright, you guys. I'm so sorry. Like it literally just, I have the hardest time focusing. Like focus. Anyways, okay, sorry y'all, we're just not gonna be able to focus. It's just gonna be a little blurry. But okay, so the first perfume that I have is the Cartier La Panther. And what I'm gonna be using to like smell these with is I have like my little like cotton ball organizer. So I have my cotton balls, my Q-tips, and my cotton pads. I'm just gonna be using the Q-tips because I don't want to waste cotton pads. Cotton pads are expensive. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be using Q-tips, and I'm gonna spray. I'm trying to debate if I want to use, yeah, I'm gonna use, I'll use two. So yeah, I'm gonna use like one end, and I'm gonna spray it twice just so I can make sure I really get the fragrance on there. So I'm just gonna spray this. I feel like the first one didn't really go, and it kind of went on my knuckles, so I just Okay, so my initial impression is I do like the fragrance. I like the way it smells, but it kind of gives me the vibe that this would smell a lot better on like an older woman. I don't really see anybody like young or like maybe even in their 20s wearing this. I mean, if you're into this, by all means, buy what you like. But yeah, this just really isn't a fragrance for me. The top notes are dried fruits, rhubarb, big strawberry. I don't even know what big strawberry means, but like literally when I searched up like Cartier, La Panther, top notes, it said big strawberry. Like what does that even mean? But big strawberry, anise, and bergamot. And bergamot is a top note that you're gonna hear a lot throughout this video, which is something that I noted. And also the price range is around $82+. That's what I just found for my little quick Google search on the internet. But like I said, it's not a bad fragrance at all. I don't dislike it, but I think for me this is more or less a 6 out of 10. Okay, the next fragrance we're going to be reviewing is going to be this Narciso Rodriguez for her, and this is an eau de toilette. Okay, let's smell this. Number one, I've never seen this fragrance before, like didn't even know this perfume existed, so I'm actually really excited and I'm really curious to see what this smells like. The top notes are going to be rose and peach, which I'm not really the biggest fan of rose, but let's see what it smells like. And I'm going to use the other end of the Q-tip. So for the Cartier, I use the like rounded part, and so for this one, the Narciso, I'm just going to use the pointed tip. And let's just spray this and see what it smells like. Okay guys, unfortunately I really don't care for this fragrance. It's a little bit too florally. In my opinion, I'm not really like a floral girl when it comes to fragrances. I do have some fragrances that have like a hint of floral to them, and there are certain floral fragrances that I do like, but for the most part I don't like floral fragrances. Sometimes I feel like it smells too much like the earth or dirt or whatever, and it just be throwing me off. So I'm not the biggest fan of this. So honestly, guys, oh, also I wanted to mention the price range is between $63 and $125, which isn't too bad. But I'm just gonna say this fragrance is not for me at all. So I'm just gonna have to give this a 2 out of 10, unfortunately. Okay, the next fragrance we're going to be reviewing is the Giorgio Armani My Way. Like I said, I already kind of know what this smells like. I love the scent. So obsessed with it. Okay, so the top notes are orange blossom and bergamot. And also be mindful that fragrances have more than top notes. Some have top notes, middle notes, base notes, key notes. But yeah, just be mindful of that. Okay, let's smell this. It just smells very like, it smells sweet. It does. I would say Giorgio Armani My Way has a sweet smell, which I love. I love sweet smelling fragrances. I love gourmand fragrances. Like, I don't mind smelling like sugar cookie. I don't mind smelling like vanilla ice lemon pound cake. It does not bother me at all. Strawberry pound cake from Bath and Body Works. Love that type of stuff. I love gourmand scents. But this, it smells sweet, but like in a grown woman type of way, like not in a teeny boppy like kid type of way, like, oh, this smells sweet like candy, even though I don't mind a candy smelling perfume either. I love all of it, but this smells like a sweet fragrance. But yeah, like I said, like in a grown woman type of way, like you see her coming through. This smells so freaking good. Okay, the price range is gonna be between $30 and $100 plus, so depending. Because you, like I said, you can get this in a little mini size. So I would give this a 9 out of 10. I really like this fragrance. So I'm going to say 9 out of 10 for Giorgio Armani My Way. Okay, so now we have the Mugler Angel. I'm really excited about this. I've heard really good things about Mugler. About Mugler Alien more so. I really haven't heard too much about Mugler Angel, but I'm just excited to smell Mugler's fragrances because I don't really think I've ever smelled Mugler before. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. So for Angel, the top notes, they have quite a few. So the top notes are going to be coconut, bergamot, jasmine, strawberry, mandarin orange, melon, and cassia. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Please correct me in the comments. Okay, and the price range is going to be between $65 and $98, which isn't too bad. I feel like it's pretty reasonable. So like my first impressions is it kind of has a strong fragrance. If you squirt this one too many times, I feel like it could be like overpowering, or it could even have like that alcohol smell that perfume has if you spray it too much. Hold on, y'all, it's a helicopter. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, this definitely has like a more of a strong fragrance. I feel like if you squirt this a little, like one too many times, it can be a little bit too overpowerful. I will say I'm not getting anything that I just said, like coconut, bergamot, strawberry, mandarin orange. I'm not really getting much of that, but I feel like what I am getting is like a jasmine. I feel like the jasmine is coming through because it has like a little bit of a, like the floral scent is very prominent in my opinion. So I think I would rate the Mugler Angel a 5 out of 10. Okay, now we're going to be rating the Viktor Rolf Flower Bomb. And this is actually one of my mom's favorite fragrances. So the top notes are tea, bergamot, and y'all, osmanthus. I may or may not be pronouncing that right. And the price range is as low as $39 and as high as $180. So this is a very pricey fragrance. This is a very pricey perfume. I've smelled this before. I do like it. It smells pretty good, but it's definitely not one of my faves. Yeah, let me re-jog my memory because I kind of forgot what this smells like a little bit. Okay, so what I would say about Viktor Rolf is that it has like a soft, sweet smell. It can be like strong, like you can kind of build up the fragrance. So if you want like a softer smell, I feel like you can just spray it a couple times. But if you want something a little more strong, then you would spray it a little bit more. Like I would rate this, the Viktor Rolf Flower Bomb, I would say for me it's a 7 out of 10, but I know some people are crazy about this. So okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be rating, oop, I put it upside down. The next fragrance that we're going to be rating is this Prada Paradox. Now, currently, I do have the Prada Paradox Intense because, y'all, I'm obsessed. When I tell you I'm obsessed with this fragrance, it smells so good. It just gives grown and sexy boss babe vibes, and I love that. I love a perfume that just makes me feel like so confident that like I can just take on the entire world. Like I love that. So I already have high hopes for this. And the top notes of the Prada Paradox are going to be pear, tangerine, and bergamot. And the price range is anywhere between $36 and $170. So like I said, not too crazy. This has such a sweet, fruity smell, and I love that. I love fruity smells as well. I love sweet smells, I love gourmand scents, and I also love fruity scents. I feel like those are like my top favorite ones, but this smells so good. And this is definitely a more subtle version because like I said, I have the intense version, and all you need is like 2 to 3 pumps and you're good, because that fragrance is going to last the entire day. And I love that. This just smells so good. This just gives pretty girl. I don't know, like this is definitely a pretty girl fragrance, and I love that. So I would give the Prada Paradox, I will also say a 9 out of 10. Okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be rating is this Bulgari Omnia Crystalline or Crystalline. Okay, and the top notes for Bulgari is going to be Nashi and Bamboo Accord. Don't even know what that is, but okay. And the price range is anywhere between $55 and $168. Okay, so my first impression is it has like a light and like bright scent. It smells pretty clean. So if you're a girl that kind of likes more clean scents, I would recommend this fragrance. It's not bad. It has like a subtle like little sweetness to it. So like it has like a little bit of that femininity in there. But yes, this is more of like a clean and fresh scent, which I'm not mad at all. I would say, me personally, I think I would rate the Bulgari Omnia, I would say maybe a 6 out of 10. If you're a girly that's into more clean and light fragrances, fragrances that smell fresh, I would highly recommend this one. It's not bad at all. It's just not for me. Okay, so the next fragrance that we're going to be rating is Eilish number 2, and I've already smelled I think the gold one, because this one has like the darker aesthetic. So the gold one, I've smelled that before, and I actually was blown away. I thought people were just hyping it up just because it was Billie Eilish. It smells amazing. I actually really love that fragrance. So I'm really excited to smell number 2. I've never smelled this one before, but I do have high hopes just because I do like the other one. The top notes are going to be Italian bergamot and apple blossom, and the price range is anywhere between $24 and $58, which is probably, Billie Eilish probably has one of the most affordable fragrances throughout this entire like collection that I'm reviewing. So I do like that. I do like that, you know, certain like I understand that, you know, high-end fragrances are probably going to be like $90, $100+ but I do feel like there should be high-end fragrances that are also affordable. They don't all need to be this astronomical price. So I do like this is a little bit more affordable. So let's go ahead and try this out, y'all. I'm really excited about this. Okay, y'all, so I'm having a really hard time with this atomizer. It's just not coming out. Like, it's like it'll come out occasionally, but like barely. Like it'll come out one good time, and then if I keep like pressing on it, it just will stop coming out. But I think I got the smell. I'm not gonna lie, instantly I kind of am getting like a more masculine vibe. Like I could smell like I could see a guy smelling like this, possibly. It doesn't smell bad. There's also kind of, it has it does kind of have a darker type of fragrance to it. Maybe that's just because I'm just looking at this, a striking fragrance, dark, woody, and alluring. Yeah, this smells like this could be for like a man almost. I'm not mad at it. This just isn't really for me, I would say. And it definitely does have that woody smell, because I'm like, what is that? At first I'm like, is it the wood from the Q-tip? But yeah, I would say this is also not me per se. It doesn't smell bad. It's just not for me. So I would say, well, given the price, because I was going to say 4 out of 10, but given the price, since it is pretty affordable, I would say 5 out of 10 for this one. This one's definitely not one of my faves. Okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be reviewing is this Coach Floral, which I'm almost positive this is the one that I've had before. And I actually got it from my great grandma because she said she didn't like the way it smelled, but I did. And I was actually surprised I liked it because, like I said, guys, I'm not big into floral fragrances, but if it does smell good, if I like it, I will wear it. And this is one of the only floral fragrances that I like just because it just smells so girly and like preppy in a way. Yep, this is the one that I've had before. I love the way this Coach Floral smells. Also, the top notes are going to be pineapple, pink pepper, orange, lemon, and bergamot. And the price range is between $75 to $100+. And this just smells soft and girly and feminine. This smells like pink. Like if I'm like, what does pink smell like? It might smell like this. Pink might smell similar to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I would rate the Coach Floral an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be rating is this Alien Mugler. I'm really excited for this. The girlies say that if you don't have this, you don't have a perfume for real. So I'm really excited to see if they was telling the truth or we was just hopping on trends and we didn't really like it. Yes, I've seen this bottle so many times in people's like perfume lineup. Okay, let's see what this smells like, guys. The top notes for Mugler Alien are going to be jasmine and mandarin orange, and I like an orange fragrance. I do like when orange is one of the fragrance notes. I do tend to like those perfumes a little more. So, ooh, this is such a good, ooh, like I like when I spray this and it's an actual spray, not that little where I feel like it's spitting out at you, like barely anything coming out. Like this one is like you see it. It's good and it's smooth. Ooh. Okay guys, I actually really like the way this one smells. I can understand why it's trendy. Also the price range, I forgot to mention that. The price range is between $42 and $150. Okay, so I do like the way this smells. It has like kind of a seductive type of smell, like a flirty, seductive kind of smell in a way. But this smells like bad bitch. It smells like grown woman bad bitch, and I love that. I'm trying to curse too much, y'all. My bad. I like this. And it also has like a hint of sweetness to it, a hint of like softness from the jasmine, a little bit of the floral scent. So I would say overall, I would say for me, I would rate Mugler Alien an 8 out of 10. Okay, guys, next up is this Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. The top notes are going to be mandarin juice and velvet peach. And the price range is between $79 and $154. Not too crazy. My grandma actually really likes Jimmy Choo, and whenever she sprays it, I definitely can tell it's one of those like stronger fragrances, which isn't like necessarily a bad thing, but just something to like be mindful of. So I'm gonna, okay y'all, I'm actually really surprised. I really like this one. It smells very fruity, very sexy, not seductive in a way, but definitely flirty, playful. I really like the way this smells, and it doesn't smell like, it smells like grown woman but not old lady, which I feel like, and I'm saying that respectfully, like I don't want somebody older to like watch this and I'm like, yeah, this smells like old lady or whatever, and anyone get offended. But like, we all know those perfumes where it just smells like an older woman, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And older women always smell good. It's just I feel like when I'm younger, I don't want to smell like that, but like when I get to that age, and I'm gonna smell like old lady, but that's cool. But right now, I don't want to smell like old lady. And I feel like old lady smells are typically like just like very powdery and very like strong in my opinion. But this is super fun, playful, fruity, perfect for summer. So for the Jimmy Choo I Want Choo, I would rate this a 9 out of 10. Okay, next up we have Lancome's La Vie Est Belle. Love that. That's French. Come on, French. I took French in college. All I know how to say is bonjour. If you're my French professor, I promise I know more than bonjour, but I don't know too much more though. Okay, let's smell this, guys. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one for the Lancome La Vie Est Belle, the top notes are going to be black currant and pear. And the price range is between $50 and up to $200+. So it's a big gap, but I like it. It's a little strong. Maybe I sprayed a little bit too much on this tiny little Q-tip, so I can acknowledge that, but it's a little bit on the stronger side. I don't mind it though. I feel like this is definitely the kind of fragrance that you will wear like at night. Like I wouldn't see someone wearing this. I mean, if you want to wear it during the day, by any means, do you. Always do you at the end of the day. But this is something that I feel like at night, it would just set it off a little bit more. Definitely kind of has a seductive smell. It smells light. And even though I just said it smells like, this is more of like a nighttime fragrance, and it's a little strong, it still has like a light scent to it. Like it's not anything like heavy. It's still light, but it's just powerful, I guess. Maybe instead of saying strong, I'll say powerful. I don't mind this at all. I'm trying to figure out, I do like it though. I do like it, and it has like I said, it does have a little bit of that sweet smell, which I'm always here for. So I would say for me, I would maybe give this like maybe a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Like I feel like I'm in between a 6 and a 7 out of 10. So I would say I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, next up we have Versace Bright Crystal, which I've seen this perfume a lot, and I know the girlies do like to rave about this perfume. This perfume is semi-trendy, I feel like, in a way. Okay, So yeah, the top notes are going to be, for this fragrance, the top notes are going to be pomegranate, yuzu, like we already mentioned, and frosted accord. I actually really like that. And the price range is anywhere between $35 and $110, which is pretty fair, I feel like, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and smell this, guys. I'm really excited about this. Okay, if this is one of your favorite scents, I'm so sorry to say this, I really don't care for this. It definitely has a bright and light citrusy kind of smell to it. But I feel like it kind of reminds me of like cheap perfume, in all honesty, like just cheap perfume, even though I know it's not cheap perfume. It kind of just like it has that smell. I really don't care for this at all. And I know a lot of people really like this fragrance, but yeah, it's really not doing it for me. I would say, me personally, the Versace Bright Crystal, maybe I sprayed too much, but I always give it time to air out. Like, even if I do smell that alcohol scent, I give it time to air out. And yeah, I would say this is a 4 out of 10 for me. Okay, next up we have this Givenchy Irresistible, and the top notes are going to be pear and ambrette. And the price range is between $48 and $95, which is not too bad. All right, guys, let's smell it. For me, first impressions is this kind of reminds me of the Coach Floral. It has a light, sweet, like a subtle sweet, and I mean very subtle, but it kind of has like, actually scratch that. It doesn't have a sweet scent. It has more of a clean and fresh scent. So like I said before, this is going to be one of those scents that if you're into clean, fresh, doesn't really have too strong of like a scent, I feel like this is something that you would like then. It's not bad at all. I slightly think I smell the pear fragrance in here. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's just kind of like more like an everyday fragrance. Like I can see someone like wearing this every day just because it has such like a light, kind of also has like a generic smell in a way. That's not a bad thing. At first I kind of felt like I didn't really like this scent, but the more that I smell this, the more I'm like, it smells pretty good. I would say for me, this is probably about 5 out of 10. I'm in the middle of the road. Okay, next up is Skylar Clean Beauty, and this is in the fragrance, or this is in the scent Nude Skin. The top notes are going to be pineapple splash, papaya smoothie, and starfruit. And the price range is between $30 and $90, which not bad at all. I kind of smelled a little bit of this when I was going through everything, and I really like this smell actually. And some more fragrance notes that it includes is Tiger Orchid, warm vanilla, and golden amber, which I love amber and I love vanilla, so I'm really excited for this one. And I've actually never even heard of that brand, Skylar Clean Beauty, so that's what I like about this sampler. Like, it's just introducing me to brands that I probably wouldn't even have been on my radar, like, if it wasn't for this. So I like that it's just introducing me to like new stuff. It smells really good. It kind of does smell like your typical warm vanilla. It kind of does smell like your typical warm vanilla and amber fragrance. Like, this is something that if you smelled it, you're like, I smelled something similar to this before. I like it. It smells warm. It smells cozy. It just has a little bit of a sweetness to it, so I really like that. I would say for me, it also does have like a subtle fruity scent. It isn't like very prominent. The main thing I'm smelling is the vanilla and amber, in my opinion, and like I said, a subtle fruity scent. But I would say for me, I would give this an 8 out of 10. Okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be trying is going to be this Replica Beach Walk, and the top notes are going to be bergamot, lemon, and pink pepper. And the price range is between $65 and $165. Now, I never really got into the Replica scents or fragrances at all. Like, I see them a lot in Sephora mainly, but like I never really picked them up for real like that. I don't really hear too much about them either. So I'm just excited to try this. I kind of smelled a little bit of this already, and it smells like, what's that one Bath and Body Works smell where it's like warm sands or something like that? Or is it like beach or something like it kind of reminds me of that fragrance. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, but like a little more strong, I feel like. But it does smell good. I like it. It definitely does kind of remind me of like the beach. Like, I feel like if you're going out to the beach, this is the perfect like little beach fragrance. Kind of has like a little bit of a coconutty vanilla type of scent to it, in my opinion. I like it though. I actually really like a coconut vanilla scent. It smells tropical in my opinion, but I don't mind it at all. I actually really like this. So I'm actually gonna say this is an 8 out of 10 for me, which is kind of surprising, but yeah, I would rate the Replica Beach Walk an 8 out of 10. Okay, next up we have Gucci Flora in the scent Gorgeous Gardenia, because they have other fragrances under the Gucci Flora name. Let me see, where is that at? And I've smelled them before, and I think one of my favorites actually is the one that's in the teal or turquoise bottle. I really like that scent. The top notes for this are going to be Blossom Accord, Italian Mandarin, and Red Berries, and the price range is between $50 and $138. So let's go ahead and smell her. So first impressions are, even though I'm not big into floral scent, this is a floral scent that I can for sure tolerate. I like this. And out of all like the different flowers, I do typically tend to like jasmine and gardenia. I would say out of all the floral fragrances or whatever, jasmine and gardenia are the ones I typically gravitate towards. If you are a floral girly, I think you would be obsessed with this. But to me, I would say it's kind of just like, I would say a 7 out of 10. I would say a 7 out of 10. Okay, next up we have this Marc Jacobs Wild Daisy or Daisy Wild. And the top notes are banana flower. The price range is anywhere between $90 and $100+. Okay, so first impressions, it has a sweet kind of tropical fragrance to it. I like it. I like this one as well. I keep saying that. I like it. Like, okay, we get that. But yeah, this kind of smells sweet, tropical. I'm not really getting anything like floral coming out. I think I am smelling the banana, which I don't mind at all. I like banana. I like the taste of banana. I like the smell of banana. So I like, if you don't like banana fragrance or anything like that, then maybe I would stray away from this. But this one doesn't bother me at all. It smells good. I like it. This is definitely a perfume that, like, you know, you would wear during the day. I feel like this is the perfect summer scent. This would be a good fragrance to wear during the summer. I like this. I would say for me, it's like a 7 out of 10. Okay, next up, we're going to be rating Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. And the top notes are Sicilian Lemon, Apple, Cedar, and Bellflower. And the price range is between $38 and $146. Not bad at all. I actually had Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue before. Love it. I absolutely love this fragrance. So I'm just smelling it again on camera for you guys. Okay, so this fragrance is very light, very citrusy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is also kind of a little unisex. I could smell like either a woman or a man smelling like this. I feel like it would work for both genders, but I like the way this smells. I think I like it a little bit less than I used to. I used to be really obsessed with this fragrance, but now I'm kind of like, meh, you know, it's okay. This definitely kind of has like a clean fragrance. If, like I said before, guys, if you're into clean stuff, I think you would like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I would say for me, the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is a 6 out of 10. Okay, the next fragrance that we're going to be smelling is the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. I've had this before. Obsessed. Love Juicy Couture. It just smells like pretty girl. It just smells so good. It has a sweet smell. I love sweet smells. A little bit of a gourmand fragrance too, and also has vanilla notes as well. So the top notes are going to be wild berries and mandarin orange, and the price range is between $50 or $100+. Mind you guys, please be going to your local Burlington or TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They typically do carry the Viva La Juicy or just Juicy Couture perfumes in general, and they will be between like $30, $40, maybe $50 depending on how big the bottle is. If you get the travel size bottle, it should be even cheaper, but this just smells so good. And sometimes I feel like people, like older girls or like older women, are like, oh, Juicy Couture, like I think it kind of has a like a teeny boppy type of vibe to it. I'm like trying to think of a word, but literally my brain is like power down, whatever. But it kind of, I feel like people kind of characterize this as like being for like teenage girls or something like that, but no, baby, grown women could wear this too, because they have all type of variations. Enough of me yapping. I'm gonna smell this. Also, some more of the fragrance notes are, I already mentioned, mandarin orange, gardenia, and then we got caramel. And you know that smell good. You know that smell good. Okay. I'm just making sure I can't smell it. All right, let's. Ooh. And it's got a good atomizer. Is it atomizer? Atomizer? I feel like atomizer makes more sense than atomizer. Y'all, this is one of them ones, a little fruity, it's a little gourmand, it's a little sweet, a little bit of floral. This smells so freaking good. And this is one of those fragrances where it's like, if you get this for someone, probably like 8 times out of 10, they would like this. like some of the fragrances is like, you know, you might be rolling the dice. But I feel like there are certain fragrances that we smell where it's like, if you got this for someone, they should like this, or they're probably going to like this. This is definitely one of those. Y'all, I've loved Juicy Couture fragrances since I was a little girl, and I still do. Easily a 9 out of 10 for me. Okay, next up we have this Jo Malone in English Pear and Fresia. And the top notes are going to be King William Pear. I don't even know what a King William pear is. Not just a regular pear, but a King William pear, whatever. And the price range is going to be between $26 and $168. Y'all could probably tell by my face, this is not me at all. I do not like this fragrance. One, it smells like old people. Like, this smells like this is for older people. I think the patchouli, maybe it's too much patchouli. I don't hate patchouli, but I'm also not the biggest fan of it. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, you can either do it right or do it wrong, in my opinion. This is just not for me. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Easily, this is like a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Like, this might be my least favorite out of everything that we've smelled so far. Okay, next up we have the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. Really excited to smell this one. And the top notes are candied lemon. I love anything candied. And the price range is between $38 and $175. Let's go ahead and smell this, y'all. I like this one a lot, guys. It's a nice, sweet smelling. I definitely smell the lemon, and it definitely does kind of give like a sweet lemon type of smell. So I definitely can see the candied lemon smell. It's definitely coming through. I like this a lot, actually. It's a nice little fruity fragrance. I definitely could see myself like layering this because it really just only smells like candied lemon for the most part. Some of the other fragrance notes include hazelnut, orange blossom, and vanilla. I would say for a Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, I would rate this as 7.5 out of 10. Okay, next up we're going to be smelling Tory Burch's Sublime, and the top notes are going to be Italian Mandarin, Ivy, and Peach. And the price range is between $85 and $155. I've never smelled any of Tory Burch's perfumes, so I'm really excited for this one. This isn't for me, guys, at all. I don't think so. Okay, so for me personally, I would say for the Tory Burch Sublime, 3 out of 10. Matter of fact, 2 out of 10. I don't like this at all. It's just not for me. Okay, y'all, we are coming down to the wire. We only have 2 more fragrances to go. Next up is YSL Libre. This is one of my faves. One of my good friends. Shout out to my girl Lily. She got this for me like randomly for Christmas. Not randomly, but she got this for me for Christmas before. And literally, I was obsessed with this perfume. Literally used this down to the bottom. This was the perfect like going out fragrance too, because it smells like flirty, a little seductive, like girly, feminine. I love everything about this. Okay. Top notes are going to be lavender, mandarin orange, black currant, and petit grand. And the price range is between $35 and $140. Y'all, this smells so good. My good sis knew what she was doing when she gave this to me. She knew what she was doing. And she'd always be putting me on to like good fragrances too. Like, I haven't gotten anything from her that I'm like, bitch, I don't like the way this smells. Everything she gave me, I'm like, girl, this smells like heaven. This is such a good smell. It kind of has like an ambery scent in my opinion as well. I just love the way this smells. This just smells like girls' night out on the town, living her best life. It smells like I'm outside, I'm doing me. It smells so good. Every girl has to buy this at least one time in their life. So I feel like for me personally, I would rate this like an 8.5 out of 10. I would say YSL Libre is an 8.5 out of 10 for me. Okay, guys, and our last fragrance that we're going to be trying is going to be the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Love her. The top notes are going to be black currant, pink pepper, and bergamot, and the price range is between $36 and $170. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I already said before, this smells like bad bitch in a bottle. Like Valentino Born in Roma, it's just something about it, but it just gives bad bitch. That's it. Bad bitch, effortlessly. Love the way this smells. Okay, let's stop playing. Good atomizer too. I just love smelling like this. It just smells so like regal. I don't even know. Smells very fruity, girly, grown woman, boss babe. Like, I got my shit together. I pay all my bills and my rent on time. I got money in my savings. I'm flying out the country. I got a business. I got a Roth IRA. Like, it sounds like, this smells like your life is together. You're put together. You're just that girl. You're the moment. You're her. The center of attention. That's what this smells like. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. This is just a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I love the way it smells. It lasts a long time. It sticks to my clothing. It sticks to my skin. This is just, she's just that girl. So yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, no notes. Okay, y'all, and can you believe it? We went through all 25 of those fragrances. We rated them all. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? Which one was your fave? Which one would you like to try? Which one have you already tried? What's a fragrance that you discovered maybe while watching this video that maybe piques your interest? Please let me know in the comments. I love when you guys talk to me, even though I'm still kind of a small creator, so no one's really talking to me yet. But that's okay. That's okay, because there's gonna come a day where it's gonna be hundreds of y'all in the comments. It's gonna be hundreds of y'all. But yeah, hopefully no one got offended whenever I was like, this smells like old lady. Like I said, guys, I apologize if that offended anyone. I don't mean it in a derogatory way. It's just that, you know, we all know what I'm talking about. We know I'm not trying to be mean or tear nobody down when I say that. But yeah, guys, now that is officially the end of this video. The perfume sampler, we rated them all. We tried them all. Yeah, and like I said before, I highly recommend you guys get your own. I literally just spit. I highly recommend that you guys get a sampler set of your own, just like I said before, that you can just try new fragrances, see what you're into, because who wants to buy a $100 bottle and come to find out you don't even like the way it smells? It don't even smell good on your body chemistry. So yes, let me know if you guys like this video. Also, let me know if you guys would like a video about like how to apply perfume, where to apply perfume, or how to get the most out of your perfume, whether that be a real perfume or a body spray, body mist that you got from Bath & Body Works, because there's ways to make that last as well. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end, bless your heart. I know I be yapping your ear off, so I appreciate that. If you like the content, you like me, whatever, think I'm cute, if you want to follow me, subscribe, please go ahead and do so. You know, join the fam. We're starting out small, okay? We're starting out small, but that's okay. Okay, because then you could be like, I discovered Mona first, okay? And who would want to say that? Who would want to say that? But yes, y'all, enough of me rambling. I'm just talking at this point. I'm literally just talking at this point. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, and I'll see you later in the next one. I love y'all. Bye.